Alright, so there's still a whole bunch of quests that we want to do that are part of the Seekers of Adoulin expansion, so we'll just sort of work on those on the side. There's a couple that we missed here in the Sizak Battlegrounds. The first one, we might have already initiated this one, but this guy here, Goran Murin, wants us to do something. Have you ever seen a Twitherum? They're creatureroos with exquisite wings made of pure beauty, and they live deep within the jungles. Stories abound of the magic contained in the Dustaroo their wings leave behind. Fathom that. So, I got a thinking. Maybe we can use that magic to help the colonization effort. But every rose has its thorns. Not even experienced pioneers have laid so much as a finger-winger on them. Yet there may be another way. They imbibe the sap from local trees, gaining nourishment-aroo from the vitamins and minerals within. When they dance around the trees, their wings flutter and deposit trace amounts of dusty rust on the sap, which then runs down the trunks and limbs. That's where you come in, Mr. Pioneer. Can you find some of this sap and deliver it to me? Think of the research. Think of the possibilities. The butterfly's nest to the south of here, where the most succulent trees reside. Take a gander and see if you can't locate any sap. Alright, well, thanks to the internet, we know where it is. It is at I-10. Let's see here. It's down here. So I guess first thing I'll do is just transport to this waypoint, and we'll go south. Okay, so it should be down here. Here we have some Twitherum. Is it this tree? No. Looking for a tree that we can get. Oh, this one? Yeah, this has got to be a twinkling tree. Alright, so here we are in this area right here. Let's click on the twinkling tree. The sap contains a faintly glimmering dust, and we obtain a cupful of dust-laden sap. Alright, so let's just return back to our friend there. Alright, so here we are back at camp at the frontier station. Alright, so let's show Goran Murin the sap that we picked up from the tree. The twinkling tree. Stupendous Wendus, the sap you've brought back contains more dust than I could have hoped for. So much progress in so little time. This sends my research forward by monthly once. Only a tad longer and I'll be able to concoct-aroo something that'll knock the pioneering world flat on its backside. Until then, I present-aroo you with a token of my esteem. Alright, there we go. We get a little bail, limit points, and some Adoulin fame. Who else? Let me see here. The next person we want to talk to. There's two more people. And they're both at different stations. Okay, so let's just go to number 1 then. This one here, Bivouac 1, where we just were. Alright, so we want to talk to Lucretia. I can tell you the best way to take care of it. Those foul vermin devour chapuli the way you or I would devour steak. So if you use a chapuli as bait, you should be able to lure it out into the open. Alright, well we obviously talked to this person before. When it's caught you in its pincers, survival comes down to your skills. Give it what it deserves, but don't get cocky. If you succeed, I'll have a little something for you when you come back. Yeah, I feel like something was missing there, but let me just see here. Yeah. We want to go this way. I think. No. Yeah, we want to go here. Yeah, we want to fight these guys. So let's just fight some of these fern-felling chapuli for a little while. I want to fight these guys until we get a key item. So there it is. Now I was just quickly looking in my key items to see if I had maybe already picked it up in passing, but there it is. We just got it. So the mantid bait. All right. So now we want to go to. We're gonna want to go north. Yeah, and we want to go north until we get to H8. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, and we're gonna go around here. Stuff going on around here. So we're looking for claw marks. Oh, is what we're looking for. Oh, I just saw them. There we are. So it's here in this little crevice here. Alright, so let's click on the claw marks. And that spawns this creature. The trunculent mantis. I probably should have brought another party member in. Let's see. Ugh, I should have brought Valanarol in before we started this. But that's okay. I think we'll be able to handle it. Alright, so let's use a weapon skill. Let's just try and end this quick. Uh-oh. Didn't work. We have silence. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, so there we are. We got a flayed mantid corpse. Yeah, he's it. Okay, let's kill this guy too. Okay, so now that we got that corpse, all we have to do is just go back to Lucretia, we're just a little bit north of him right now, right? Yeah, he's just right down there, so. No, don't tell me this guy's harder than the guy we just popped. Ugh, darn it. Darn it! Come on, I just want this to get done. Alright, let's just talk to Lucretia. We got a bunch of monsters on our ass. Some part of me thought you would fail, but I'm glad you proved me wrong. Now we should have an easier time opening Eastern Albuca to the masses. But I fear that the mantids aren't our biggest enemy. As we progress further into the continent, we keep finding greater threats that dwarf what we have seen to date. Our ancestors chose to spurn pioneering efforts many centuries ago. erecting Jorius Yet to keep us safe from the horrors of Albuca, and now I can see why. I can't shake the feeling that there's something out there, waiting for us to make a misstep. When that time comes, we'll all be counting on you. For now, though, I promised you a reward. Take it with my thanks. Alright, there we go. So let's get out of here quick, before we die. We want to go to... 2. Alright, we got 2,000 limit points and 200 bailed from that one. Okay, so now that we are here at number 2, we want to talk to Bateron. So let's see. You there. You look like you can handle yourself with my little wasp hive problem. To be a bit clear, the things themselves aren't the problem. It's what resides inside them. If they were empty, I'd go get rid of the lot myself, but look at me. Do I look like I can go taking a mace to a monster? Let's get a better look at him. No, I cannot. That's why I'm looking for someone to smash into the nests and take care of some of the belaboring wasps inside. A number? You really want a number to kill? I want to say as many as you can, but you've probably got better things to do, so let's say 8. Does that sound doable? Okay, so I guess we've accepted it. So we want to go north. Let's take a look at where we are. So we want to go north, and we want to look for some wasps, and there should be some around here. Before we go much further, I'm going to just bring in another party member, so we're nice and strong. Alright. So here we are. Here's a bunch. So let's just kill 8 of them. There's 2 here. Yeah, I forgot to get my Ionis sign yet sort of thing put on me before we went out adventuring today, but there's going to be a lot more of these Adoulin Quest episodes, so we'll just try and remember going forward. So that was 1, here's 2. Might as well... Oh, it actually tells you how many you have done. That's really good. So, I'm just going to kill a few of these other monsters just so that we can get rid of them so they don't follow us. I think these leafkins might have some interesting drops. And we could always use an umbral ooze from this umbral for quests. Alright, so 2 more wasps here and I should be done. I actually only have to kill 1 of these, I think. And we're just right on the other side where, yeah. So is that it? Yep, 8 of 8. Here, I'll just kill this. I'm just wondering if I ever got that home crystal. I'm assuming I did. Alright, so here we are back at the base camp number 2. And let's talk to Bateron now. We've got all the wasps done. You actually went out and killed them for me. What a pal. Hopefully they didn't sting you too much. There's something I didn't tell you. Those wasps you took care of barely scraped the honeycomb of what's out there. No, much more fearsome beasts exist in eastern Albuca. Have you ever heard tales of the Nakuals? These loathsome creatures are demigods of the region, beasts of immense power that make other dangers look like bothersome goblins. Children are told fairy tales of one Nakual making the Sizik battlegrounds its domain. Yet, in recent months, pioneers have reported sightings that send chills down the spines of Adoulin's governing body. I have said it too much. They have eyes and ears everywhere. For now, accept your just reward for a task well done. Alright, so there we are. Another one done, and those are all the main ones we need to do in the Sizik battlegrounds. Yeah, there's Twither Dust, Catch Prayer, an Empty Nest. Yeah, there they are. Alright, so the next place we're going to be going is... looks like it's the Yas. Yeah, of course, the Yas hunting grounds. Alright, so here in the Yas hunting grounds, we're going to talk to Oblor here at the frontier station. Oh ho, you see, one of our most important tasks in supporting the colonization efforts is securing proper rations. Can't fight on an empty stomach, that's for sure. Luckily, we don't have to rely completely on supplies from the city. Edible shellfish inhabit the surrounding oceans. Of course, it only makes sense that they are popular as dried rations for our pioneers. You can probably guess what I'm going to ask. I want you to go collect some shellfish to help shore up my supply. The shellfish are found on the surrounding beaches. We're telling everyone who comes by to collect 5, which isn't much per person, but adds up in the end. Alright, and we're right by the water, so we gotta head down here and look for shellfish. There might not be any at this beach, though, because it's too close to the frontier station. That'd be cheating. So we gotta go north, I guess, here. And there will be monsters, so I'm just gonna put together our party. And I think for these Adoulin quests, I'm just gonna stick with XML and Velanerol. But then we'll bring in some of the other people from Albuca here to join us. Darcelin and Ingrid. And of course we have to have a Puru if we want to stay alive. Alright, so there's some people here, but we won't bother them. We're not here to fight and take away the monsters. We are here to look for seashells. So there's one. Alright, so there's one. Did it say anything? Yeah, 1 of 5. Oh, there's one. Large succulent shellfish line the beach. Alright, so that's 2. There's another one. Now, apparently there's some notorious monsters that can randomly spawn when we do this. There's 3. We're doing good. We might have to go to the other beach. Nope. There's one here. Oh, so there we go. Startled Aragonite. Let's take it down. We should be able to handle it. We got a full party. Yeah, so the other beach that we can go to, the one that's just north of here, that one has Orobons on it. This one has the Aragnites. Yeah, it is going to be tough, but we can do it. So, this could be our last shellfish here. Yes. Alright, so there we go. So let's just head back to our friend now. Alright, so here we are back at the Frontier Station. Let's talk to Obler. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shellfish. What's this? Some of the ones you've brought me look rather odd. They're black? Who's ever heard of black shellfish? These gotta go to the Scouts Coalition for further study. I won't be held responsible if they turn out unsafe for consumption. Besides, they're always glad to have something new to pour over. Gotta admit, I'm glad you came along. Here's something for your trouble. Alright, there we are. So there's another quest done. Alright, so now we're gonna head to the station number 1. This one, Frontier Bivouac number 1. Alright, and we want to talk to Chia. There we are, Chia Mindora. You're a pioneer. You can handle yourself out there, right? How about clipping the wings of that cursed chapuli for me? Those chapuli chomp on the leaves of every last plant they find. What I need from you is to take out the big one, the head of the whole cloud. I'd do it myself, but why sully my claws when someone perfectly capable of massacring the pest is right here? What the hell was that? I have no idea. Exenmel stands resolute thanks to the power of the bonds that tie you. Okay. It's masterfully good at staying out of sight, but attacking its swarm should call it out of hiding. Yeah, I know you don't want to help, but think of it as a boon to the pioneering project. Now get to it before I leave scratch marks all over your arms. Alright, so we want to fight the what the heck? Calf-cleaving chapuli. What a name. Alright, so we're gonna go south. We're gonna go to I-6. I'll meet you guys there. Alright, so here we go. Here's the calf-cleaving chapuli. Let's start fighting these guys. Alright, we just gotta keep fighting these till we get a special message. I hope we don't miss the message. But yeah, we should be seeing a message about smelling something. That's all I'm gonna say. So let's just see what happens here for a little while. It doesn't say how many times we have to do this. Alright, so this is the third calf-cleaving chapuli. Yeah, but I didn't see any message, so let's just keep going. There's 2 more up here. See, here's the spot. Maybe I'll just check it now. Maybe we got the message and I didn't notice it. Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. It must have just slipped by, but basically the message must have said, the smell of bloodlust hangs thick in the air. And here we got the bothersome Chapuli. So who knows how many extra Chapuli I killed. Senselessly, but whatever. We get the Chapuli horn. Now let's head back to Chia. Alright, so here we are back at camp number 1. Let's report back into Chia. You brought it, lock, stock, and barrel. Now that's the kind of ferocity I can get behind. Now the Chapuli shouldn't bother us for a while. First we were concerned about the Chapuli, but the further we go, the more we learn about the dangers of Albuka. Nothing a good claw to the face can't handle, though. What my viciousness can't handle, however, is the havoc these foul creatures wreak on the environment. This constant change doesn't bode well. That's above my pay grade, though. You pioneers will have to handle the rest and claim your just reward. For now, this mere trifle will have to suffice. There we are. Alright, so now we are going to head to camp number 2. Here on the Yas hunting grounds. Number 2, here we are. Alright, so we want to talk to Lothier here. Lothier. Let's get the party out of the way here. Come on, everybody, follow me. Yes, there we are. Alright, so, what do you have to say? You're hiding in the bushes. One distinctive landmark of the Yas hunting grounds is the Mo Gates, a grotto leading to the Moramar basalt fields. Yes, we've been to both those places. Reports from our scouts have indicated the presence of several large fissures from which magma boils forth. We have been charged with the exploration of this natural phenomenon, yet even our competency has some limits. If a pioneer were to lend his aid, however, should you be willing, I would request that you visit the gates, examine in great detail these fissures and the magma contained within, then report your findings back to me. The lurid fiends found within the gates are of a caliber unmatched by those above ground. Keep your wits about you and ensure your preparations are fail-safe. The life you save may be your own. Okay. So, we want to go to the Mo Gates. I can't quite remember how to get there. It might be just south from here. Let me just look at the map here quickly. The online map, that is, that has far more information than these ones do, but at least we can cross-match them. Mo Gates, alright. So, we can either go north, then that's an entrance to Mo Gates, and the one here is. Yeah, this one right here, which I guess is the closest one. So I guess we're going there. Alright, so we're really deep into the Mo Gates right now, but we're getting close. We want to go to that northern part. A little tip there. Not sure if we've ever been before. This might have been the place where we met up with Sid before. I can't remember. Who's this? Yeah, these are strong grinding areas. So you often find people around here grinding. We won't get in their way. Yeah, these apex monsters here you want to fight. They give a lot of CP. Here we are. K5. We want to click. We're looking for a magma vein. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. So it's just this pool here. Alright, so let's just go over here where we're not in anybody's way. Alright, so let's click the magma vein here. Alright, I'm not sure if anything happened. Because this guy's here. Target out of range. It says target's out of range. Oh, there we go, we got it. That was weird. You had to be standing in a very specific spot. Alright, so we got the magma survey report. Alright, let's just get out of here. I feel sorry for this guy. This is just driving me crazy. Yeah, I'll meet you back at the, not the frontier station, but the station number 2. Bivouac station in Yacht's hunting grounds. Alright, so let's talk to Lautier. Not even the horrors of the deeps can stop you. Pray tell, what have you discovered? A strange force within. This corroborates the information that others have brought me. To be frank, the gates are not the only locations in eastern Albuca where such mysterious energies reside. Though such energies can be found throughout every region of Vanadil. In Adoulin, we have called them Ergon Loci since time immemorial. This term was invented by the geomancers, who boast an unparalleled harmony with nature. The warmth that you felt goes beyond mere steam rising from magma. Indeed, you may have found one of these Ergon Loci Still, this is beyond my area of expertise, so all I can proffer are simple theories. Whether the locus is the magma itself or simply the whole area it runs through is not for me to say. This may be worthy of further research. But you did not come here for a seminar on mystical puissance. Here, your efforts deserve appropriate compensation. Alright, there we are. We gave him the magma survey report, and we got some limit points bailed and a little bit of fame. Alright, so now let's go to... Oh. Wait. Oh! I didn't get the third one. Did I? Wait a minute. No, we did not. Well, darn it. We want to go to... yeah, the third station, which I cannot believe we have not gotten, we have not received yet, so... We better go there, but I'm going to prepare a party just in case there is something blocking our way. Because there just may very well be. Alright, so here we are. I guess we've never been here before. How about that? So, here we are. In the Yas hunting grounds. This is the... There we are. The Frontier Bivouac number 3. Which we can come here anytime we want now. Now, here we want to talk to Rumen Flumen. Yeah, here we are right in front. The Taro Taro. Of course. The name like that. Oh, come on, guys. I hate it when the party gets in the way. Move. Ingrid didn't get in the way. Alright. Have you ever been to the Inventors Coalition Wishin? We make all sorts of goods and contraptions to make life easier. For example, this land of milk and honey hive. Placing it next to a swarm of bees will lure them inside and capture their yummy, wummy honey and nectar. So, I've been collecting the nectar of numbing blossoms, a type of flower known for its paralytic effectorous, from bees located southwest of here. But wait, there's more! The nectar from those flowers has special nutrients that we need. Why, you ask? These nutrientarous have antitoxin properties that help us resist the pungent fungi that dot the cave floors. This is where you come in, Mr. Pioneer. I want you to help us collect some. You will help us, right, Aru? Of course. It's simple. Just go to the northwest Aru until you come to a dead end, and place our secret weapon near the swarm. Then kneel down and watch the magic begin. Wait until, let's say 10 bees fly inside, and collect the nectaroo. When that's done, head back to the Scouts Coalition Wishin and hand over your findings to Nida Tolosian. Alright, so we got the Land of Milk and Honey Hive. So, he said southeast, right? Is that what he said? Yeah. Wait. This way. Southwest. Not southeast. Alright, so down here, what's going on? There's a bunch of monsters. What is that thing? Wooded Unjawetter. I'm not gonna mess with that. Okay, here we are. The pollinating swarm. Come over here. We click on this. Alright, now we rest. Yeah, until we get the bees. This is very strange. Alright. You have collected 10 bees. And then we just go back? That's all we had to do? I don't think so. We're doing something else. Here, I want to kill this thing. Wooded Ungawetter. I've never seen anything like this. I've seen something like this in Abyssia and parts of Adoulin. There's like little crystal things floating around, but this one I think is kind of different than the ones I remember. Oh, you know what? I think we were supposed to click on the spot again. Hold on. I think we screwed up. I'm just reading. Where is that spot? I think we were supposed to click on this again after we got the bees. Yeah. You pick up the full... we almost left our land of milk and honey hive behind. Yikes. Okay, and you know what? We actually don't even have to go back to that guy. He told us to go to the Inventors Coalition. No, the Scouts Coalition. Pardon me. Yeah, the Scouts Coalition is where we're heading. So we don't even have to go back to the frontier station. Now, the Scouts Coalition is in Eastern Adoulin. That's the one that's right outside the library. They're right across from one another. Alright, so we're looking for Nida Tolosian, who should be somewhere very easy to find right outside here. Let's just wait for people to load. Oh, yeah, here. She's actually over here. Nida Tolosian. Why, is that a land of milk and honey hive? Let me take a look. Oh, this is wonderful. Well, well, this certainly was a pleasant surprise. I could give you a monetary reward, but instead I'll give you something much better. And a quick little stab here. Oh, don't be a baby. It's a vaccine that'll help you handle those pesky pungent fungi you pioneers have been having trouble with. Enjoy! Alright, we have learned toxin resilience. Oh, that's cool. And gotten some bail. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Huh. Wow, I'm shocked. That's awesome. Let me just take a look at that. That wasn't even mentioned here on... Oh, yeah, it is, actually. Under the rewards section on the website. So, this reduces the duration of the incurable poison inflicted by fungi. Wow, awesome. So there you go, and that's all of the missions I wanted to finish up in the Yas hunting grounds. So, I think our next spots that we're going to be targeting is going to be the Forêt de Hanatel and the more basalt fields. So, I'll see you guys out there as we take care of more of these unfinished Adoulin quests. Okay, we're starting things off at the frontier station of the very rainy Forêt de Hanatel. Right, so I don't know if we've ever talked to her before, but just to make sure, we'll talk to Fritha here, who hangs out at the outpost here. Pardon me, you are a pioneer, are you not? If you would indulge me for a moment. I am a researcher, sent here by order of the Scouts Coalition to survey the water quality in the area, yet the lurid monstrosities of the forest are too much for me to handle on my own. I am loath to impose, but will you take a sample of water from the river's mouth for me? Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. Any water from the river will do, as long as it's from the mouth. Thank you again, and stay safe. Alright, so, the river mouth. We want to go to J9. Is where she's gonna want us to go. Alright, that's just south from here. Okay, so here we are at the water's edge, like she asked for. River mouth? Yeah, that's what we want. Alright, so let's click on the river mouth. And that spawns a cunning Krekklaw. Let's fight it. Great big crab. I've seen some of these in Mo Gates or something like this. Big crab creatures. Alright, so cutting Krekklaw. Give a little boost here. Warcry, Berserk. Alright, it's dead. Now we check the river mouth again. Some foul-looking water bubbles forth at the mouth of the river, and we get a vial of toxic Zoldef water. Alright, so let's head back to Fritha now. Alright, so here we are. This is perfect. I should be able to continue my research without issue. So the same poisoned water runs through the river after all. The contamination must be welling up from a spring of some sort. I may require your services again in the future, should you be in the area. Until then, I bid you goddess speed on your journey. Alright. Here we go. So, the next place we want to head is going to be the bivouac number 2. Alright, so this is the guy right here we want to talk to, Inmot Pinmot. Let's just move around here. Alright. Excuse me, on your way here, did you come across any unsullied, wullied land? These areas are kept clean by mystical forces known as Ergon Loki. If you find one, can you collect a bunch of sand from the area? I'm conducting advanced research into the Loki's origin and effects. I've heard that Ergon Loki have the power to cleanse Yuen's poison and other detrimentarus from the surrounding land. You should recognize one at first sight. Does that help? Alright, so we want to go west to the water part. Aha, okay, I see. Alright, let's just do this quickly. Alright, so we come over here, and if we head this way, it heads towards the water. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, here's the beach. But if we go down here, we should be able to come around here, and there's a little secret area. Let's just head. We're looking for the Ergon Locust that guy was just mentioning. Aha, so here's a little secret beach. Let's take a look on the map. Aha, interesting. That must be it there. Yeah, Ergon Locust. Alright, we have to get off the chocobo in order to examine it. Pretty well hidden, that little thing there. So let's click on this. Pure white sand stretches out before you. An aura of tranquility embraces the land and soothes your heart. We obtained a fistful of pristine sand. And all we have to do is head back to Inmot. What's his name? Inmot Pinmot. There must be something else here. No? I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised if it... Yeah, see? Bloodstained glove? What's that all about? I'm not even going to mess with it. We'll find out in due time. Alright, so I'll meet you guys back at Inmot then. Alright, so here we are. Simple enough. You found it. You really found it. This is fantastic-wastic. It's both pure and clean. My experimentations can now continue. You see, we don't know much about these Loki, except that there are pristine locations in other areas of eastern Albuka Wuka, too. The one thing the Loki have in common is their ability to sanctify surrounding lands, like a force of energy welling up from the ground. You must have felt something when you crossed the beaches. But for now, back to work. If all goes according to plan, this may be the secret to cleansing the whole river. Alright, there we are. Alright, so here's our next delectable Orobon. It should always drop a steak. Yeah. Alright, so we want the liver. We want the liver steak. Let's see which one this one is. Huh? I thought I was supposed to tell you what it was, but it didn't seem to do that. Alright, well, we'll just keep on fishing. Here we go, the liver. So there we are, the next one we got. He's gonna like this one. Chomp chew. This is unbelievable. The strong aroma and ambrosial flavor. It rushes straight to my head like blood when you stand up too fast. Yes, this is it. The out-of-this-world flavor I have been seeking. It sends shivers down my spine. Here, you absolutely have to try this. Nestro practically shoves the meat down your throat. It is quite good, but the pins and needles prickling your throat indicate that this may not have been such a good idea. Outstanding, isn't it? Isn't it? I thought I was shaking because of the taste, but it might have just been all the toxins that had accumulated in the liver. If someone from the Scouts Coalition hadn't showed up at that exact moment, I'd have gone belly up. But fortunately for me, the guy mentioned something about being more resistant to paralysis? Thanks to eating that delightful dish. The perfect combination of provisions and protection, wouldn't you say? Alright, so we've learned paralysis resilience, gotten some bailed, and it increased our Adoulin fame. We finally finished that one for this guy. Paralysis, huh?